And we are live. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live series of our online business chat. And join us today in this session for a powerful and honest conversation with, of course, my beautiful fellow online business owners and moms. So, have with me here tonight. We're all Melbourne-based moms, online business owners, and tonight we're gonna open up about what really happens behind the scenes. So in this live chat, we will be sharing why we started this online business. So that we're gonna share our real reasons, real struggles, real stories, and how this online business is kind of be like a turning point in our life. And also, we're gonna be sharing challenges in this online business. Of course, whatever venture that we're into, there always be challenges. It's either new jobs, new career, new business. There always be challenges, right? So it's part of the journey. But how are we able to overcome those challenges? So we're gonna share it as well tonight. And lastly, we will also share on how this online business impacted our life and family's life. So tonight it will be a real stories, real struggles, and a real breakthrough of my fellow busy moms, entrepreneurs in the online business, as we are doing a side hustle and earning from home through our online business. So, hi everyone, I'm Noche. I'm based here in Melbourne, Australia, originally from the Philippines. So, I'm a mom. I'm also a wife. So, I'm a mom of a 2-year-old baby boy. By profession, I am a finance officer, and I'm also doing this online business on the side. So tonight, you're gonna also hear with my fellow online business owners, and we would start with Maggie to introduce herself to the rest of you guys.
Hello, everybody. My name is Maggie Scary. I'm originally from Singapore, now living in Melbourne, Australia. My background is in retail, and I'm also a digital business owner. I'm a mom to 7-year-old twin boys. I'm a wife, and yeah, so that's my little intro.
Okay, we want to hear from you also as well, Paula.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paula. I am originally Lebanese, living in Melbourne, Australia. I am a wife and a mom of two beautiful children, stay-at-home mom, and a proud online business owner.
And of course, the last but not the least, let's hear from Lena.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lena. I'm originally from Iraq. I'm a mom of two beautiful girls and an online business owners. Admin by profession, but now I'm happy to run my own business.
Well, thank you so much, Paula, Maggie, and Lena, for saying yes for our live chat today. And let's go straight to our topic. So, Paula, why you started your online business? So let's share your journey to our viewers.
Well, I started working when I was in a younger age, and I did marketing and I studied at the university. But when I came to Australia, I had to pause my career
Did we lost her, or is it me? Yeah, we lost her. Yeah,
Yes, we
We've
lost.
lost
Them.
her.
priority was my family, and I didn't want.
it's okay. I think you're back. Yeah, Paula. Yeah.
Okay. So my career as a mom, and my priority is my family, and I didn't want to be stuck in a routine that takes me away from my family. So I wanted something online. I wanted something that I can take anywhere I go. I wanted something that is flexible, time freedom, extra income for the family. And that was like the first impression for me to start this business. And when I said yes, I gave the hope and I said, let's do it. And we're not gonna lose anything, we're gonna try. And I'm very happy for now.
Yeah, it looks like you're very happy with this online business as well. Imagine having the opportunity to earn even while at home and spending time with your kids. How about you, Lena? What made you decide to jump into this entrepreneurial journey in the online business?
Yeah, thank you. Noche, I started my online business because I wanted more flexibility in my life. As a mom, family is my top priority, and I wanted to be able to spend more time with them while still contributing financially. I began looking for something that would allow me to work from home and manage my own time. That's when I discovered the opportunity of building a business through social media. I realized that just my phone and the internet connection, with the right guidance, it's possible to create an online business. What really inspired me was knowing that many moms, they have the same situation like me. They want to earn an income, but also they want to be present for their families. Through this online business, I found a way to combine both, and that's what motivated me to start. And I'm happy that I took my action and took the decision to start.
Well, thank you so much, Lena, for sharing your reason why you started this online business. But before we jump into another share, let's also acknowledge our live viewers. So, hi, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you're also a business owner like us, make sure to connect with us. Put in the chat box or the comment section where you're from. We want to shout out to you, connect with you as well. And if you're also doing the online business, you can also share your personal reasons why you even took the leap of faith and started this online business. So, Maggie, I want to hear from you. What's your story as well? Why you started this online business?
Thank you so much, Nachi. Okay, so one of the reasons why I started was because, being in the retail background for so long, I've managed, I've worked as a full time, I've covered all bases. Okay, and there were times for me in retail, it requires, late nights, weekends, holidays, and especially now being a mom, it's made me more, want to be more present than ever because, while I'm at work, I'm thinking about my kids. And at the end of the day, we need to earn an income. And I've already spent the last 25 years building someone else's empire. Why don't I spend some time trying to build my own? Okay. And I think the biggest part for me as well was the fact that, coming to Australia when we first arrived, my mum and dad, we had no support whatsoever. We had no family, no support, no nothing. Okay. We were starting from the ground up. All right. And I saw how hard my parents struggled, like my parents worked tag team around the clock where they could. And I remember as a child, when I was getting like an award, it was like a best student award, something like that. All right. And I remember asking my mom, were you going to be there? And she said, yeah, I'll really try. But I knew deep down inside she was never going to make it. All right. And it's not because she didn't love me anymore. It was just she couldn't. All right. And I think, for me, the realization that, history is repeating itself. I don't want that for my twins. I want to be present for them. I want to be able to be there for their milestone moments and their achievements and stuff. And through this online business, this is my vehicle to be able to achieve that success. And I'm so excited for my future because I know through this is where I'm going to be able to, be more present for my kids. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Maggie, for sharing that personal story. And I think a lot of moms, like four of us, and a lot of moms out there can totally relate of the story that there are cases that there are school events or any family events, school activities for our kids. Unfortunately, as what Maggie said, it's not about we don't care, but it's just about sometimes we don't have option. We have to go to work, and that's a priority financially so that we will be able to support our family. Then that's the beauty of doing the online business. Now we have options to be more present with our family. So in my case, I started this business almost 6 years ago. Why I started this business? Because I feel like there's a massive realization during that time. 6 years ago, one day I was like looking out of nowhere, like out of the atmosphere, and then it sinks in that despite having a full-time job, I have a good career. I work in finance for so many years, and my husband worked full-time as well. But reality is we're just like scraping by. We're in survival mode every single day. We're living in a paycheck to paycheck. So we're struggling to make ends meet, right? So I was really actively looking on how you can have an extra income online. And I want it from home because I don't want to have a second job or third job. I want to be more present with my family and be able to take care of my kid as well. So also, aside from the income that I will be getting in the online business, that's why I started the business. is I really want to travel as well, travel more with my family with less financial worries. And having this kind of opportunity, the online business, we can travel at the same time earn money in the online space. So it's a win-win for me. It's giving me all the checklist, the things that I really wanted, I was looking for into an online business. And lastly, I want to do the business because we want to save money to buy our house here in Australia. Okay, so another it's okay, baby. So that's it. What it is. It is how the mom's life really. So we're able to juggle everything from taking care of the kids and doing the online business. So another one I want to you guys share is, was there any struggles in your online business when you're starting or even all throughout your journey as an online business owner, and how you be able to overcome it? And I want to hear from you first, Maggie.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so yes, of course there was absolute struggles. Okay, and look, when I first started this journey, I was absolutely not tech savvy whatsoever. I had no idea what I was getting myself into in terms of, because I was thinking to myself, like, yes, I want to change and I was willing to do whatever it took to make the change, but I was at the same time very fearful of the fact that I have no tech skills. I don't know what I was doing, but I was very fortunate the fact that our training provides all of those step-by-step instructions on how to get us there. And I was very fortunate in terms of, I have an amazing, coach. I have mentors to help me to, through this journey. Okay. And one of the biggest advice that I was given was, this is not a race. Okay, we're in it for the long haul. This is a marathon. Okay, take your time through this process. I learned to be patient with myself and to understand that growth takes time. It's like planting a seed, over time, as you harvest, in time it'll grow. Okay, so I think in the beginning of my journey, it was just I didn't understand that why couldn't I have everything right now, and I guess at the end of the day, it's learning that, it takes time. We're learning new skills, we're diving into a new environment. And when I learned to conquer that and to acknowledge, where I needed to be at in that type of environment, I felt like I stepped into someone more confident, more like a stronger, better version of myself, and that's what this, taught me. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to pass it over to Paula. Paula, what's your take on this?
Well, we all start in this business and it wasn't always easy because one of the biggest struggles was balancing family life and learning something completely new. I have marketing skills and I studied marketing through my university. Go into this system, you have everything that takes step by step. Everything is well explained. Everything is done for any single person to learn and to dive in it. But what I was overwhelmed was balancing my family life and doing this business. As I said before, as an immigrant, you don't have that support. But through this business and through the community that we have, you have the right support system, you have the mentorship, and everything is built for people who wants the flexibility of time and the freedom of time. And that was like even like I showed up some days in a small amount of time. Some days I have a longer hours. Kids go, let's say, 1 day to childcare. I have that time. Before I used to use it to clean and do things. Now I use it more to go do some content, exchange, go live with other partners. And that was like the biggest struggle that I have is balancing family life and doing this online business. But for now, it's much more like structured and organized for me.
Well, sorry guys, I get technical issues as you can imagine what happened. So thank you so much, Paula. So were everyone able to share their struggles?
We're over
Mm,
to Lena.
And
Okay, Lena, your turn.
Thank you. And of course, like many, people starting something new, for me, I faced doubts learning curves, and moments where things didn't go as I planned. When you start, of course, when you start an online business, especially if it's something you've never done before, it can feel like a bit overwhelming. And this is what I felt in the beginning. But what really helped me was staying consistent and reminding myself why I started in the first place. I focused on learning step by step and proving along the way instead of expecting, everything to be perfect. And another important factor, as Paula shared, was the support from the community and being surrounded by the people who were really on the same journey like me, and made a big difference for me. This support and chatting with each other like what we are doing now, this is all inspiring us and encouraging us to go forward. So instead of giving up, I just kept taking small steps every day. And over time, those small steps build the confidence I have and the progress. And that's what helped me move forward in my online business. Thank you, Noche.
Thank you so much, Lena, for sharing that. So, well, in my case, I think the biggest struggle when I started is more on the time management. Imagine being a mom. Imagine having a full time job and now running an online business. Like it can be crazy. Like I think it's a lot to take as well. So sometimes people gets overwhelmed. Like in my case, I just have to make sure that I manage the time. So what I have to ask myself, what's my priority? So number one, of course, I have to go to work, spend time with my family, take care of them, and then later on do the online business. So I think first thing is your priority, what's important for you. And number two is I have to keep reminding myself why I started this business, why I want to do the business. I get big goals, I get big reasons why I started this online business. So for me, I know spending time with my business is kind of a little bit of sacrifice, but I know that sacrifice later on down the track will give me more benefits. Like I'm looking for having time freedom with my family. I'm looking for the financial peace. I want to have financial stability. So yes, I am sacrificing a little bit of my time now because I'm sure down the track I will have more time with my family, more time to be able to do my online business. And how I manage my time, most likely I do work in the morning. Once I get home, time with my family, and I do the business at the nighttime, probably 1 or 2 hours a day. It depends. If I'm so exhausted at work, that means I can still skip the business. But the most important thing, the business is very flexible for busy working mom like me. I can do the business in the morning before I go to work or during lunch break or in the afternoon. So I can do the business anytime in the pockets of my time. That's why I'm so grateful I have the online business that fits with my busy work schedules and work around my family time as well. And I think the last part that I want to guys ask you and you guys share your story is that how this online business impacted you and your family's life. And let's hear first from Lena.
Yes, my online business had a very positive impact on me and on my family actually, and because of this online business, I can work from home as you shared, Noche, and I can manage my own schedule around my family's needs. I don't have to choose between, spending time with my family or working. No, but I have the balance and I have, the ability to do the balance this to choose when to work and when to spend time with my family. It's also given me a personal growth and confidence. Running an online business taught me new skills in social media marketing, how to communicate, how to connect with other people around the whole world. So I didn't know there is, other people from different backgrounds in this business till we met, in our cruise event. So I met you and I knew that this business is global. So we can connect with different people from different backgrounds. And for my family, it means I can be more present for them. Yesterday in their school, they have a fly high kite. So me and my husband, we finished, my husband finished his work. He came back home and then we get ready to go to school again and celebrate. It was a big event. My kids, they were so happy, excited. They couldn't imagine, mom and dad there. And we are spending time as a family and involving with the community. So this is how there is a positive impact in me and my family. So I'm really grateful for this business.
How about you, Maggie?
I think it's been an amazing journey for my family and I, okay, because it's no one teaches you how to be an entrepreneur. There's no instructions on it, there's no guidelines on it, okay? And I think it's such an amazing example to show my children that hey, mummy can do so much more, it's not just, what society teaches us to be, go to school, get a job, okay? You can actually step out and be so much more, all right? I love the fact that, yeah, exactly like what Lenan said, was the fact that, I can do this in the pockets of my time. And yes, I am still working in retail. So, because at the end of the day, you still we need to fund our business. We need to be able to support our family. So, you still need to have an income coming through. But I love the fact that I can work in the pockets of my time, so on the days that I'm not working, after I drop the twins off, I can, do work on my business. I can work on, speaking to like inquiries and whatever else. And, it's such a flexible business where, anybody is able to do it. You just need to be open to learning new skills, and you just need to be open to, learning, new things and stuff. And I love the fact that, because of this business, it's I know I'm setting the foundations to stepping towards to being more present for my family and stuff. And the confidence that you, like, the woman that you have to learn to become, that you have to grow into to become, to run a business, so the growth, the confidence, everything that comes along with it has just been amazing. You can't even put a price on that. Paula, over to you, hun.
Yeah. So for me, this online business impacted me personally before 10 months, as I needed something like purpose to wake up the next day. I have something that I am excited to. It gave me the flexibility, the confidence before the income, because this business changes you personally and it helps you personally before it helps you money wise or before helping others. And this business can be present, kept me present with my family and growing something for my own. And for my family, it means less stress, more balance, and knowing that I am building something that can grow with us on long term. So I'm not building something for a month or a year or anything. I'm building something for long term. I'm building freedom. I'm building options. I'm building a better life for me and for my family. So when you are happy, your kids are happy. Before I used to start working or anything in this online business, I was just a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have anything I am excited to for the next day, only my family. But now I feel more happy. You have a community, you have people that you chat with, and they say for us, you should surround yourself with people that has the same growth, and you will grow with them at the same time. And that was like what really matters. When your surrounding is the best people, you will achieve and you will get results.
Well, thank you so much, Paula, for that. So I think Lena, Maggie, and Paula already shared how this business impacted you, right? So I think in my end, how this business became a game changer is number one. Obviously, I think all of us are having the same impact. We're earning income from the online space, like earning even while at home, right? And because of this online business, imagine I can still manage my business, do my business, and be able to spend time and take care of my baby. And because of this business, it allows me to, of course, financially, it allows me to earn and pay off my credit cards, help me pay off my bills and the day-to-day expenses. And this business allows me to pay off my debts as well. And the biggest blessing, I'm able to support more my family financially. So I'm also helping my family back in the Philippines. So I was sending my nieces to school, those nieces in the Philippines. So I'm also extending the blessing that I have now extended to my family back in the Philippines. And lastly, I'm so grateful. That's why we're sharing this opportunity, because it is a big impact in terms of I was able to get our house. We're able to build our house, and the big factor of that is because of the income that we're getting from the online business. So if you're also looking for an opportunity, an instrument to earn an extra income online, then definitely this business is for you as well. So I think thank you so much, Lena, Maggie, and Lena for Paula, Maggie, and Lena for our live chat tonight. So for those who are watching us tonight and also who are gonna watch the replay, I think we share different why, struggles, and how this online business impacted us. But at the end of the day, it boils down to that opportunity to earn an extra income online. So whatever your personal reasons are, then definitely this opportunity can be your instrument to earn massive income in the online space. And not only that, we're also here because of the potential, the opportunity of be able to have the time freedom later on down the track, because we want to spend more time with our kids and family and be able to be boss free, quit our jobs. It's good that because of this online business, now we have options, we have choices that we can do more things and we can do better things for our family. So again, if you're looking for an opportunity to earn online, and message us, and we will guide you guys on how you can also start earning online today. So have a great night and see you next week.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.